It seems I've got a green connection and I'm not dropping frames currently. Alright, seems like we're live. You can ping now if you'd like.
Right. Are we muted right now?
No, I don't got technology like that. I mean, to be fair, we set it up in like 12 minutes, so this is pretty good, actually.
Yes. All right, well, welcome everyone. This is going to be our final match of the tournament. Grand finals to determine the winner of it all. It's going to be Athena versus Owen. Seed 1 versus Seed 6.
This is for all the marbles, folks.
Every marble in existence.
I have a great skin for you today, by the way.
Oh boy. Yes, today we do have our Mr. Ladybug stream.
Mr. Ladybug stream. Unstable tournament client, I actually have a custom background, but I forgot that's not going to work. Oops. Anyways. I downloaded their warm-up, so hopefully the game won't crash this time. It put on a random beat map when I launched tournament client before, and it just crashed, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say, this might be the earliest match I've seen in a while. I'm surprised our players are even still awake. They must have just woken up.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing today, anyways? You sound tired.
Oh, I also just woke up.
I can
but
tell.
I'm here in time for this match, and I was really excited for this.
I'm glad to hear it. I can't believe you weren't more excited for Mr. Ladybug. This is so sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do need a ping drop. You should have perms.
Holy, I have perms? Oh my goodness.
Real. All right, so here's our first warm up. Mapped by Athena, likely picked by Athena as well. Oh wow, our skin, really awesome. Mr. Ladybug dashing left and right rapidly. Oh, this map looks quite tough.
And this is a custom as well by AFK, so very excited.
Yeah. That's not the right title.
No? Oh my goodness.
Can you ping?
Oops. Anyways. I thought I got rid of the other line. There we go. Most competent person, I swear. Why are you covering the screen? Sorry, Mr. Ladybug. There we go.
Now he's perfectly sized. That looks pretty cool.
This does look cool. I agree. We've had some really cool custom warm-ups. Everything custom for this tournament's actually been kind of a banger this time.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the players morphed into mappers over the duration of this tournament.
You thought you joined to win a tournament. You really joined to become a mapper, guys. This song's actually super uppy. I really like this.
Yeah, I have to listen to a duplicate of our voices if I want to hear it. But
oh lord, let's fix that. Wait, why is that?
oh, it's because I have to listen to the stream. If I
Oh, you
want to
should
hear
have told
it.
me you didn't have audio.
How are you gonna get audio?
Special techniques.
All right, well, initiate your special techniques. As this map is ending, AFK, Athena, a few percent off of S rank there, but pretty good from both players nonetheless. Owen was playing that on hidden, is a hidden preference player. I should mention, I forgot to, this is a rematch. Both these players played in finals, and Athena beat Owen, I believe, 7-4. I pull the bracket right here and tell you, yes, 7-4. Athena won in finals, but now we are in grand finals. The map's even harder, and the pool is quite different as well.
You should be able to see the virtual camera now. You can switch to that.
I see the virtual camera.
And I will get you audio through one of them. Of course it shows the runners. You had one job. You had one job. Does this one give you audio? If not, I think it might be this one that's currently outputting audio. It did not. This one gave you audio.
We see our second warm-up.
No, that's the same one.
Yeah, it would be the other one.
Well,
We see our second warm-up. This one,
but it won't.
Chosen by Owen. Seems to have broken our overlay, but no matter.
Oh, I won't select it. Crazy. Literally, Discord, I'm selecting every other client and it keeps forcing back to that one. That's great.
Wow.
Cool software.
We see Athena on SS halfway through this. Clearly quite comfortable on just like typical sort of streamy maps.
I wonder if that works.
Ooh, a wiggle. I have audio.
Alright, cool. That's all I needed to hear.
I don't even SS that. Good job from them. But here we are going to get into our roles.
Chat go. There we go. Very professional stream today.
Very professional. Oh, looks like Athena won the role in this match right here. So that's going to be Athena getting the second and fourth ban. Do you have any idea what these players might be banning? I do expect a no mod 1 ban from Owen. They banned that in their last match, and it's something that I think Athena would be quite good at. Besides that, I probably expect a hidden, maybe the hidden convert ban from Athena, though they might just ban one of the mixed mods as well, because those are a little strange.
I'm thinking high AR is gonna get banned, and I'm thinking low AR hidden's gonna get banned.
We do see a DT2 ban from Owen. They banned it in their last match as well. That is, I think, our highest AR map in the pool.
Yeah, it's 10.1 after DT.
Oh, and we see DT3 banned by Athena. I think the player's looking to work on that DT too much.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, this is how you do it. Red ban.
Our audio is a little silly right now, but
That's
we do
just
see a hidden.
Osubios.
Yeah, we do see a hidden 4 ban from Owen there. It does make a bit of sense. They are a hidden player, but I guess that hidden reading just isn't something they're especially confident on, especially as Athena also a good hidden player. And then we see Hard Rock 4 banned from Athena. I'm surprised to not see a single Nomad ban, specifically from Owen, but I assume they just really aren't confident on some of those other maps. Um, in Hard Rock 4, it makes sense to have banned that, considering Owen put out a pretty strong score on that in their last match, I believe 822,000. And then our first map of the match is going to be Nomad 2, our custom song, custom map by Vaku. This is an interesting map because it's pretty straightforward for a little bit, but around the middle of the song, the intensity spikes and you get some very technical stream patterns. You do need to mark the pick as Athena's, however you do that.
Okay. There we go.
All right. We are ready here. Oh, we see some early misses from these players on the simple section of this map, but we see more coming out from Owen. So Athena coming out with a around 20,000 lead, but does break again there. Perhaps the nerves are a little tough. We do see them both getting a hold there, some getting their footing back. 12,000 in favor of Athena, but that's not going to make a huge difference since what it will really come down to is how well these players perform on this difficult section coming up with these technical streams.
Both players
And both
missing.
players break on the first one. Athena getting a slightly more catches there, but still not able to get a combo. Oh, but Athena comboing through that section while Owen breaking repeatedly. Athena does break right after, so the score lead only about 40,000. Could be a lot higher, but we do see just a very significant comfortability advantage for Athena so far, especially with an additional break there on, I believe, a slider from Owen. Really unfortunate.
Even if Owen starts comboing, they have such an accuracy difference. It's going to take a lot of misses from AFK for it to swing back in this next Ki. Ooh, moved early on that pattern.
Yeah, now Athena with 300 combo here, really building up that score lead. It's going to be extraordinarily difficult for Owen to bring that back now. Ooh, both players do break there. Or no, I think it was a Bancho miss. Owen, or maybe I just saw that. Owen does have the combo advantage, but Athena building back up quickly, not going to let their score lead get taken back. And that's going to be this point, the first of our grand finals match, going in favor of Athena. Incredible applause, the MP3. But yeah, both of these players clearly underperforming a little bit compared to either their previous performance in the case of Owen or just their past performances on no mods in the case of Athena. Both players really unhappy with their performances, but it does not matter because that is the performance that they did put out today. For both of their sakes, I hope they're able to warm up a little bit over the duration of this match.
Our players have stopped considering picks.
We do see Nomad 3 picked by Owen. This is an interesting choice. This is our slightly low AR, slightly gimmicky Nomad. I believe it's AR 8.8. It is. It's also CS 5.1, and the mapping is the real gimmicky portion. Quite different from your typical specific. A little hard to explain with words, so you will be seeing it quite shortly.
Boy, AFK says they feel a bit nauseous. Hopefully they don't continue to feel that way while we play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see the low AR Nomad picks finally happening this week because we didn't see it last week, which made me so sad.
Yeah, last week's Nomad 3 was avoided by all the players.
This one's significantly harder than last week's too. That's the funny part.
I don't agree.
What? What? This has actual hard patterns, please. The reading was harder on that. I agree, but this is a harder map.
Yeah, and okay, well, yes, the patterns on this are quite difficult with some wiggles back and forth, and also these sort of linear patterns you need to be in the right position to start. We do see Athena coming out from the beginning with a stronger combo, breaking right as they hit 200, though. Now, Owen with the combo advantage, if he can hold this, that will give him the score lead again. Does break right as the score lead about to transition, but both players trade a miss right there, right before the spinner section. Athena missing the note in the between the spinners, so now Owen with the tiniest of tiny combo advantages will be hoping for Athena to break, but Athena definitely doesn't want to let that happen. Both players hit those hypers, and now into this next difficult section here. Owen is the first to break, and Athena expanding their score lead, especially with an additional break from Owen there. Athena does break on a little back and forth triple, but Owen does trade it. 50,000 in favor of Athena.
I think you can just tell looking at their movement that, you know, AFK just has a slight lighter touch with their movement, able to make more precise control and the hardest of the wiggles.
Yeah, and clearly just a little more comfortable reading the slightly low AR and the slightly high density patterns there. We will be hearing that a number more times. Mr. Ladybug grew to an immense size again. Not sure how that happened. Was blocking the score a little bit. But here we are looking for our next pick. Athena taking that breakpoint there, and is their pick again. I might expect to see one of the hiddens, like hidden one, though I remember they did play the hidden one in finals, and it was relatively close.
In the center of a restaurant, they say, come with.
We do see a hidden pick, hidden 3. All right, getting started here on hidden 3. Our convert, or non-reading convert hidden. This is an interesting one. It starts pretty slow for around 150 to 200 combo, but then the difficult increases pretty fast. We do see Athena missing the first note, getting a little spin trapped. But that's not going to make a huge difference because the combos are still near identical. And right here is the first pattern they could break on, but they both hit it, holding that combo, and they hit the next difficult section as well, both at 250 combo. Really impressive. Owen is the first to break, though, and now Athena pulling ahead with this immense score lead just from holding combo a little longer. Really strong combos from both players. Owen with only the one break so far. If they are able to hold while Athena breaks right there.
And they do.
Yeah.
Owen can hold. They can take this back. And they are not able to hold, but the score difference has decreased dramatically as Athena has missed again.
Yeah, and a traded miss there will leave us pretty even with about a 17,000 score advantage for Athena going into the last third of the map. Definitely possible for Owen to bring this back. Has been performing quite well on this map so far, especially compared to their performance on the other maps in this pool. That is so unfortunate. Athena misses on a hyper in the middle of that slow section.
And
but Owen
does
it
well
at the beginning of the Kiai.
It's close. This could be a breakpoint here if things go well for Owen in this next section.
Yeah, on these transitions in the middle of these streams, both players hit those. Right here, some more difficult things, and both players hit it. It's going to be really hard for Owen to bring this back because they need Athena to miss, but if Athena misses and Owen holds, it will change back really quickly because Owen is over that 200 combo mark. But I don't know if there's enough difficult patterns left to catch Athena off guard.
Oh, and Owen misses.
Owen is the first to break, and that is going to seal a third point in favor of Athena. This one not a break point, but will expand that advantage for Athena.
Definitely not as confident as a pick as their previous one against Owen. However, it was still a win, so it still won. But maybe they should avoid these kind of high AR hidden picks.
We do see DT4 picked. That is an interesting choice. Oh, the bans are wrong on the stream.
Yo.
I do believe it was Owen who banned DT2 and Athena actually banned DT3. So DT1 is actually not banned.
How is that?
I noticed because this is a reasonable pick from Owen, considering Athena banned the other DT convert.
So this one needs to go, right? No. Blue ban? Hello? Hello? There it goes.
If we look at Owen's previous match on this pool, they got over 900k on this map. Now, their previous performances on the same map so far have been a little lower, though they did better on Hidden 3, but significantly worse on No Mod 2. So it will be interesting to see how they hold up on this DT4 compared to their previous performance, and really how well Athena does as well. Definitely not a bad DT player at all.
Yeah, this is just gonna come down to whoever's got that better control, you know?
Yeah, the better control at these high BPM wiggles and such.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Robert.
It is time for Robertron 9000 to come in and commentate on this wonderful match today.
Yo.
And and it seems that we have the wonderful Mr. Ladybug skin on
Mm-hmm.
the stream.
Oh no, Owen overshoots those walks.
Ooh, really unfortunate to see that early miss, but Athena does trade it, giving Owen a chance to bring it back. We are on this difficult wiggle section, and both players hit that. We do have our Ripple commentary booth set up right now. Athena breaks on that like placement slash wiggle pattern, placementing it slightly off and choosing not to wiggle, I believe.
This will be huge for Owen, honestly. If they can keep holding in this next section, they can finally have a strong lead against their opponent.
Yeah, with that combo advantage, they're gonna be able to build up a lot of score.
Ooh.
And they are, and Athena with another break, giving Owen an even larger opportunity to build up score. And hitting some difficult patterns there, Owen is able to hold their combo and get a score lead over 75,000. Almost no way for Athena to bring this point back, especially if Owen continues to perform well. Eyes mostly just on how high of a score Owen can get at this point, surpassing their previous match best.
Wow.
With incredible performance at the end of the map there, 946,000 points.
And one section? Oh my goodness, that's really nice.
Only 2 or 3 minutes. That is very impressive considering how hard these patterns look.
Yeah, very impressed from both players. Only 3 misses for Athena, 2 misses for Owen, but Owen only broke 1 time. And so, with the combo advantage throughout most of the map, is able to take their first point of the match. Hopefully for them, turning the momentum around. Athena picking No Mod 5.
It should be
Glad to see
red
that
pick.
I arrived on time.
For No Mod 5. This is a really fun map.
So what kind of map are we expecting here?
It is a bit of a technical convert with a lot of snaps into really dense patterns. Takes a good bit of reading and also control over 1/4 hyper jumps. You need to not over or undershoot those.
All right. Well, I'm very eager to see these players work on this for their obvious FC.
I actually think personally this is one of the easier no mods in the pool because although it looks really scary, the actual distance of the notes isn't that far. It's a matter of can you release your timing on the dashes in order to get there soon enough. So more of a technical ability rather than a raw distance skill, I think.
Very interesting. And so we have a slight lead for AFK right now, Athena.
Yeah, but Owen now has the combo advantage until that break right there coming out of the beginning of the map. Now, this section definitely gives opportunities for combo to be built up, but Owen repeatedly breaking on these sections.
They do look very counterintuitive to hit.
Requires
Yeah,
a good sense of flow. You know, and I think this map actually kind of mellows out as it goes. That beginning's extremely difficult compared to what comes after.
Ooh, Athena does break, but it is traded. So now the score lead kind of locked in about 84,000 here.
I think with that, it's going to be really hard for Owen to come back. You're looking at 87,000 score differences. We're already
We need to see an
2/3.
incredible improvement in their performance compared to the first half of the map. And misses from Athena. It's clear that Athena is more comfortable on this so far, especially with an additional break there from Owen, almost certainly sealing this as Owen struggles to get combo while Athena is holding very comfortably.
And Athena finally breaks. But is it... It's not going to be enough, it seems.
I do believe it's too late for that to matter, even if Owen holds combo through the rest of this section here. Athena, just with 94,000 scored lead, is going to take an additional point.
Oh my god. What is that?
It's a Wub Wolf screaming PP in like 2016.
That is quite interesting. I did not hear that on the previous ones. All right. I feel that we should be seeing a... I would like to see a hidden pick. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we did see Hidden 3 picked by Athena. I'm not sure if Owen wants to pick a Hidden,
I'd like to see
considering they
Hard
lost
Rock.
that one. And they even banned Hidden 4, so I don't know if they'd want to pick Hidden 2, which is an even harder reading map.
Right. HR1.
Hey, look,
This,
I called HR. Let's go.
You're definitely right there. This makes a lot of sense. Owen having performed extraordinarily well in the last 2 weeks' Hard Rock 1s. I believe topping the leaderboards.
All right. Well,
Real good.
so it would be a normal overdose, like a stand. No, it's not a standard. It's a catch to beat overdose on HR, I guess. So
Yes, a very
typical movements.
Yeah, a very pretty regular map. But I would say that if you compare it to our last week's Hard Rock 1 in particular, it's actually quite different. The last week map by Moru, very reliant on the left to right movements. This one, a little more difficult to read for sure, but definitely still more comfortable than our other Hard Rock picks. Intentionally, a little harder to read.
So, are we expecting some memory jumps on this map, or not so much?
No, I
I
wouldn't
do
say
not
so much. on
believe
this.
so. Yeah, it's
This is a pretty standard kind of overdose hard rock. Comfy patterns but
Yeah.
very large spacing. So comfy jumps but large spacing.
All
we
right.
do see Owen opting for the hidden Hard Rock. As they have in previous rounds. Both players trade a miss there, but not going to make a difference since it's on the same note, I do believe.
It is.
Oh, but an additional miss from Owen will begin to make a difference, with Athena pulling out ahead in the beginning with a small score lead here.
Both players
And the
trading once
first break
again.
Yeah, this map quite difficult. Not much more to say. It's just a
I like to joke maps like this are truly hold dash and move as fast as you can jump maps.
Hold dash
you
for
do
the
need
entire thing.
No, you
need
can't,
a
but it
lot
feels like
of,
it.
dash control,
Mhm.
because if you position even slightly wrong, the next jump will become impossible to hit.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the
a
concern
lot
with
of
holding
these
dash is you'll
patterns.
eventually over dash one of them and not be able to reach the next jump. So you do actually have to let go right before generally on them.
Right.
Ooh, an additional break there from Owen is making this lead expand for Athena. Holding combo pretty well during this section. Looking to reach 200 while Owen breaks again.
Personally,
A break from both players there.
personally, I
Leaving the
thought
score lead
that.
at 59,000. What were you talking about, Robert?
Yeah, I was about to say that I was a bit surprised for the HR1 pick, because from what I know, Athena is very comfortable with these very techy, very weird patterns.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say there's much unusual about this pick, but Owen definitely typically favored on Hard Rock ones. Did I believe top the tournament leaderboards for in-match performance on the last 2 weeks Hard Rock ones. But it is looking like this one may have exceeded their skill cap a little bit. They're struggling to build a combo. Could just be their performance today.
Yeah, that's also very possible, because sometimes you're very comfortable with a map, but you just can't read, and so you just end up absolutely blundering through it. So Athena takes the break point on this HR pick. Are we expecting to see another Nomad or maybe a DT? I would like
I
to
feel
see.
like Athena hasn't felt confident on their performances on Nomad today. I definitely don't expect a DT personally. But I think a Hard Rock wouldn't make sense either. I personally expect Hidden 1, but I think a Nomad would make sense. There is no Nomad 6. Athena trolling a little bit. They do mean our Mixed Mod 2. Definitely. I believe the first time we've seen this in this seen this one picked so far. This is our messed up convert. It's just got some unique sections throughout it, but it's not completely screwed up.
How unique are we expecting? Like just random movements to right to left, or?
I mean, this has some interesting tech patterns in it in standard and a lot of wide spacing in the key eyes. So this is going to be kind of similar to the Jazz map, where it's going to have a lot of flow. But I think this has a larger emphasis on spacing than that one does. So you'll end up with some nasty jumps in this. It's truly an all-rounder map. It's everything you could ask for in a convert.
All right.
Yeah, Athena joking this is our Nomad 6, but really it would be our Nomad 7, since our Mixed Mod 1 is also played on Nomad.
Unlike those, though, you can opt for Hidden if you prefer it, so maybe that will give an advantage to Owen, who prefers Hidden overall.
Yeah.
All right, so it seems to start very slowly. I assume that it picks up a bit later.
It does.
It does.
It is a very slow beginning.
Oh, okay,
Both
okay.
players hitting these 1/4 hyper snaps, but Athena is the first to break there. Now Owen holding the combo advantage, making it through most of this Kiai. If he's able to exit this Kiai holding combo, that will give him a huge opportunity to pull ahead this score. Though it does seem like Athena going to quickly reach 200 combo again, capping the score lead out at around 25,000.
Ooh, Owen going
Owen
for the wiggle.
opting to try wiggling that pattern. Definitely not the right decision. It is just a precise placement, which is what Athena does and manages to hit it. Though, does break right after, both players trading. And so now the score lead very, very even. Only 1,000 in favor of Owen. After briefly swapping back to Athena.
This is very, very close. There's still a
Owen
lot of...
breaks.
Oh, and Owen misses. What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, that is going to hurt a lot because now Athena at that 200 combo going to build this score lead up to around 30,000. Assuming that Owen doesn't even miss again, which he does, but it is traded. So now the score lead about 20,000 in favor of Athena. An additional miss there from Owen will push it a little further towards Athena, though. The rest of this map really difficult to build combo on, but Owen needs to somehow manage it. An additional wiggle placement sort of pattern there. Both players repeatedly breaking on those. Even combo, but a 30,000 score lead for Athena. It's going to be very hard for Owen to bring this back, but definitely possible.
Oh, Athena doesn't
Athena
miss.
breaking. Owen does have combo, but we're going into one of the more difficult sections quite shortly. Owen does break, but Athena trades it.
It is slowly pulling in Owen's favor if they can just hold.
But they need to pull out a good combo here, but this is one of the more difficult sections of the map with jumps and these 1/8 sliders back and forth. Right here, you have to sort of placement each of these patterns individually. Athena got a strong combo there for a while though, and so now the score lead 40,000 in favor of Athena. That's almost certainly going to be another point for Athena, bringing us to match point.
I truly cursed this match. But they did get very, very similar accuracy. Just the combo that was not the same. What? Max combo 443. Guess they broke more. Unfortunate. And so
Pretty sure I
It-
saw Athena placement that, but if Athena wiggled it, it was a walk wiggle, whereas I believe I saw Owen try to do like a dash wiggle.
Yeah, I saw AFK. Just placement it.
Yeah.
yes. I
Well,
wonder. Maybe HR2?
I was thinking the same thing. I feel like AFK banning Hard Rock 4 indicates a slight preference away from Hard Rock, and Hard Rock 1 was sort of close.
I do wonder.
Oh, we already saw Mixed Mod 1 chosen.
Oh, okay. I'm blind,
is
I
the stream
guess.
not-
Where's MP map, please? They didn't choose the
Niku
map?
Has started the map again on the wrong one. So we'll need to abort and start that over.
Truly, our favorite referee, King Niku. All right. Is it selected on stream?
Well, the
No.
stream isn't. Is it selected in the lobby?
It's not selected in the lobby.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna panic.
Well,
One sec.
Yeah, it seems like it's the player's saying it's working.
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
I have this map though.
Curious BGM 2, Cash Shop, map by Njex.
Let me see. Let me make sure I have it.
All right.
Yeah, I have it.
So for Mixed Mod 1, what type of map are we expecting here?
This is a really unique one. It is on an XCOM set map by Njex. It uses some 2B gimmicks as well as hyper walks. And so, yeah, just expect the most unique gimmick map you can really imagine. That's what you're gonna get.
Oh, okay. Um, from my experience with these hyperwalk maps, I just can't honestly. It's
Yeah, I believe you can tap dash on these as well, but I know that when I was practicing it, it made sense to hyperwalk.
right. Well, on controller, I wouldn't expect being able to tap dash this very accurately, so
Oh boy.
it would be an attempt to try to hyperwalk, but even then, like, if it's a wiggle, it's just hard, man.
Tournament client just went down for me.
Right, so we will be waiting for stream to work.
I got a database error when it loaded the map. That's really bad.
Oh,
I don't think I can kill Osu from that. I'll have to go through and manually do it.
All right, so we will be fixing the stream for a little bit.
it must be Mr. Ladybug's will. He doesn't want to see Mixed Mod 1 yet. Uh, all right.
Always back up your databases, kids.
Man, it's so sensitive databases. Like, you could delete one thing, it would just break literally everything. So,
Yeah, I literally created an empty database. Cool. I'll have to go for my backup.
oh no. Oh no.
Okay, we should be able to get back into the map now.
And so it
I
is
do hear
selected
the
on
song.
stream.
We are in, it appears.
And so as we transition into Mixed Mod 1, we'll be listening to some very chill music until they ready up, and we truly have entered an escalator.
Yo, any Maple Story fans out there? I'm not one of them, but
Real? I played it in the past. I've played it for like 2 weeks at a time, once every 2 or 3 years.
Yo.
Yeah, I think I played like 5 minutes and then gave up.
I really like it. It's one of my favorite MMORPGs. The problem is that whole game format never really stuck with me because I couldn't really figure out the like dedication you need to like find a guild and then go back again and again day after day. I just enjoyed playing them like solo experiences. Athena is using hidden here, gonna make that more difficult.
This is
just for
AR
fun, I do believe.
7.1.
Oh my god. Wow, that's so that looks interesting.
Definitely
Reminds
gonna
me of
give
those.
Owen a little bit of an edge here.
That reminds me of those easy DT maps, but it's just way slower.
Yeah, but at least this map is quite simple. Even if the actual inputs are a little tough, especially later on. You get a bit of a buffer here. I can explain this pattern. We have a 2B pattern with a slider, a juice stream going linearly up straight, and then the players need to position slightly to the left and right to grab the fruits
F8 method?
as they drop. Oh, but Athena does break on the transition from the
ONDC.
first to the second. If ONDC, that would be bad.
Man,
Athena is struggling a little bit on these patterns here with hidden.
Yo, can I type in the lobby?
I think the stream just hates us and Osu as well. Like Peppy hates
Mhm.
us on a personal level. Is Owen online?
I don't know.
I will find out who won this pick at some point.
Did something happen?
It looks like okay. Owen did win this pick. It seems like it was just the stream that lost it. Owen got 829,000 to Athena's 732,000.
This map's cursed. It just don't work. Why are you switching to the windscreen? Come back.
I was switched with the windscreen because
Yeah, I think so.
Owen disconnected on the
Yeah.
stream.
All right. This is truly working as expected.
Mm-hmm. Osu Stable and Osu Laser, my two favorite fully functioning games working together in tandem. I swear nothing could go wrong.
Doesn't one like allow multi-threading whilst the other one doesn't?
Yeah, so technically
Yeah.
Osu Laser is running in just the framework, so it's basically just the user interface. There's no game running. It's literally still running in stable, but it's used as an overlay.
Right.
All right, we do see Hidden One picked. I was expecting this for a while, but we do eventually see it. This is our custom mapped by Zeleny.
Gotta make sure you pick all those
Oh.
banger customs.
From my favorite mapper, Xyleni.
Yo.
But it does seem we may not be seeing our custom tiebreaker, but I hope these players will be willing to do a showcase if it is not played. But Owen is definitely hoping for it to get played because they still have a chance. Would need to pull 5 points in a row, including on tiebreaker. But if Athena gets too overconfident, that is definitely something that could happen. But
It is possible, but I don't see it happening. I forget. This is the HR pick?
Hidden One.
This is Hidden One.
Oh, okay. All right.
This map would be very difficult on Hard Rock.
Any 6-star Hard Rock enjoyers?
Me?
I mean,
I like getting like barely B rank.
well,
kinda
you know, it's a 9.6 AR, so it would just become a 10. So not big of a difference. That bit of a difference.
Well, it's not
in
the
AR.
approach rate. I can read AR10. It's the higher circle size and the messed up patterns. But here we are, both players holding combo through the first 280 combo of the map. Very impressive. Over 300 combo, entering the first Kiai now with some more technical patterns. Both players hitting both of those, all of these hyper droplets.
I
Combo.
am
This
having
is
difficulty
terrifying.
following what's going on.
I'm scared of both these players. Being able to hold through all of that is really impressive and a little scary, honestly.
Yeah, this is where these players' skills are at their best. It's these kind of large dash.
Athena is the
specific
first
patterns.
to break with a bit of a chain miss. It is traded by Owen, but now Owen has about an 8,000 score lead from that.
Another miss from
Owen
AFK.
performing better on those additional hyper droplet
Misses the
patterns.
wiggle.
Ooh,
Oh,
but
no.
Athena now holding a little better at this section. And Owen repeatedly breaking, unable to build up combo. And the score lead back to the side of Athena. Perhaps Owen a little nervous after holding such a strong combo for the first half of the map.
Absolutely, very possible. Oh, that is a really
Does
bad
break
miss.
on the slow section there. That's going to be really tough because now Athena over 200 combo does break on that hyper droplet there.
Owen does
But
break.
Owen not able to take advantage of that.
It's only a 30,000 score difference, but this is a really hard spot to really build up a strong combo.
Well, it also is a pretty long map, so even if the score difference is not that high, it's pretty big, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, and especially
breaking
with those
50,000
misses.
there is going to leave Athena with a really strong advantage going to the last quarter. Could determine this whole tournament's winner if Owen is not able to pull this back quickly.
Both players managing to hold combo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay silent as we watch these players play. Both really masters of this type of map. And it's looking pretty set in stone. Match point going to Athena. That is going to be the winner of 4USCC2. AFK Dash, also known as Athena. Our first seed in the qualifiers manages to go without losing a single match the whole tournament to take the entire thing. Congratulations.
Great work from them. They had a really good run throughout this tournament. Letting very few points be taken against them. I don't know what the stats are on that, but it wasn't a lot. Also,
I mean,
big
if
shout outs
I-
to Owen, second place, with also a very fantastic run, getting all the way to the finals match before they finally lost to AFK here. So
Absolutely. I believe we saw 11 points taken against Athena in this tournament.
Total?
Yes, in total.
Oh my goodness.
That's an average of probably about 2 in each match. That is including one match where they won by default. But
oops.
that said, still just an incredible performance from them overall throughout this whole tournament.
Wait, what is the screen? Yo,
Oh,
Big Mr. Ladybug?
Big Mr. Ladybug?
Oh wait, I can change
All
this. Mr. Ladybug Award.
All right. Well, as we all know, the winner of the tournament is going to be receiving a plushie of Mr. Ladybug,
From Digital.
of course. Was there anything else that was going to happen?
Tiebreaker Showcase, our custom tiebreaker by Zeleny, which has already been qualified and disqualified and qualified again and disqualified again and qualified again.
Do not
Ooh.
look at one of the nominators. I swear they were not banned.
This map should be ranked soon,
Maybe.
unless it needs
We
to get
hope.
disqualified again for tags.
Oh no.
It's a very good map of a very good song. I'm a huge fan of Lost Fairy. If I had to play this in match, I definitely would have gone and grabbed my Lost Fairy CD for good luck.
Yo.
Mm,
What is Lost Fairy? Let's get the scoop.
Lost Fairy is a Dojin Ongak group featuring, I believe, the bassist from Ariabelize and multiple vocalists, and they've been around for a few years, since I believe 2020, 2021 ish,
okay.
and they've released, actually, I believe, quite a number of albums, 3 or 4, and they're a bit of a gothic melodic metal group.
I definitely hear that
definitely in the
Ariable's
style.
influence.
Yeah, definitely in the style of Ariabelize.
Okay. Already 4 albums. That's pretty active.
Yeah, they've released at least one each year, I believe. I don't remember the details precisely, but
The Captain One set
Quite
just
a
got
lot of
ranked last
songs.
month, so this is probably pretty new, I imagine, right?
oh yes, this track I believe released less than half a year ago,
Oh wow.
Okay.
and I do believe I heard Zeleny map the whole thing in about 5 hours.
I wish I could map something good in 5 hours, man.
Yeah.
If only I knew how to map.
hmm
All right. Well, if it can be, qualified for that amount of work,
Yeah.
it would be pretty neat. At any rate, what type of map are we expecting here?
This is a bit of a farm style. It's 254 BPM. Definitely relies on that BPM to increase the difficulty, because the patterns are pretty straightforward, back and forth jumps with some triples sort of spaced out in there, and it is, you can see the length, 5 minutes long, low
Huge
6 stars.
consistency pick, especially for those
Yeah.
farm patterns.
Yeah, requires a lot of consistency on that type of map, but I think you will see it is quite comfortable. By my reckoning, actually, the easiest of the no mods in the pool.
Start reading some myth, guys. I'm calling it
It
here.
really is. But what it requires is consistency more than
Yes.
raw ability,
Totally agree.
because it is quite long.
Both players opting for hidden.
It's exciting to see.
And so we are playing Hidden 4.
Hidden 5 even.
Truly.
First break from
First to
Owen.
break there. Athena holding strong. I am personally a very big fan of this map. I'd say mostly because of the song. I think Zeleny has really good song choice with everything they choose to map.
Yo. Zeleny is giving us the details in chat here, saying we were going to get tech, but another tournament host got mad about the song I chose. So we ended up with this one.
Wow.
Hmm.
Well, I'm very happy with this, and I assume you're quite happy with it as well, as it's likely going to become your first ranked map, Zeleny, which I'm excited for as well, because
I'm very excited for that.
another Lost Fairy ranked map is great news. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So
We
it's
see-
that kind of song. Okay.
Yeah, we're seeing a little more consistency from Athena, holding combo a little more often, but still no full combo.
Yeah. And Athena seems to be extremely comfortable on this kind of pattern. For the first few 200 combo, they were holding an SS completely. It just and still holding like very high accuracy.
Yeah, very few misses overall from Athena. Owen breaking a little more often, probably having trouble reading this high density section on hidden, but Athena experiencing the same difficulties here.
Yeah, these jumps
Lots of
are pretty
breaks there.
nasty.
Yeah, one of the more difficult sections of the map there for sure.
Good
Really high
emphasis.
density.
Bad for players, because hard to hit things.
Mhm.
Truly. I wonder when we will see the first FC of this map.
I expect probably within a few minutes of it getting ranked, to be honest. There are a lot of really good players who would love to get a 4 or 5 or 500 PP score out of this, 500 with hidden.
I imagine Hard Rock FCs will come soon too.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you would say within minutes.
I would say within, well,
Within the first
number
day,
of
easily.
yeah, within the first day. The number of catch players playing immediately after maps get ranked is not as high as standard, which I'm used to. But I think that within the first 5 to 10 scores submitted on the map will be an FC.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be like Dice, where it's just like everyone's like, "Oh my god, I have to farm that immediately." How easy it is. that was bad. When Dice got ranked, I saw my rank drop like 40. I was like, "Oh great!" And then the Lolly Hard Rock one came too, and it's like, "Okay, goodbye ranks."
I see. Right. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm not expecting to see myself FCing any 6-star maps in a long while.
What will happen first? Robert giving up controller, or FCing 6 stars with controller?
You know, I'm pretty sure I'll never truly give up controller. I think I would probably at some point start truly learning keyboard, but always play a little bit of controller.
Hell yeah!
That makes sense.
Look at that
Controller's a
combo
unique
at the end.
playstyle. Yeah, great combo there at the end from Athena. If they catch this spinner well enough, they might just break 900,000, and they do.
Very nice.
900,000 with hidden on the tiebreaker. Very good score.
Well, 16's okay. That's pretty nice. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations for both players for their impressive show of skill during
Oh, I
the
was supposed to
entire
press this
match.
button, wasn't I? Oops. Anyways.
Yeah, congratulations to both players for their incredible performances throughout the tournament, making it to first and second place. That was a really fun tiebreaker to see played, and
A
well,
big shout out for Athena for winning the tournament.
yeah, and promising a little bit of a additional supporter prize to second and third place to make up for some of their delinquent scheduling. Athena not remembering, but can just check the chat logs if they want. They they did not delete their messages.
Well,
Yeah, hope you guys had fun in the tournament. This is not it for this tournament. We have one more thing happening, which is going to be All Stars. You guys were supposed to vote for who you wanted for staff
All Stars
versus the
next
team.
week.
So hopefully you
am I
guys are
the only
happy
one
with your
that
choices.
voted?
No, you are not the only one who voted. There was a
Okay,
lot of
good.
lot of
Is there
votes.
still time for people to vote, or are we releasing the tallies soon?
That's a Vivian's question. As far as I'm aware, I think the rankings are pretty set though. It'd be
Alright, well,
difficult to.
Vivian's is not home, so if you have not voted and you really want to, now is the time to get it out there.
So yeah, I don't even know when All Stars is because Vivian's didn't tell me. So Lenny, do you know what time?
Uh, Well, I guess we won't know yet. But it is to come. The All-Star match.
Yeah, it will be coming soon, so I'm sure you'll get a ping for that. And that should be a good time. We'll be running through this pool, and it will be a 4v4 match, I believe, or something like that. I don't remember, but maybe it's team size 8 and choose 4. I literally don't remember.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kingiku not realizing there was an All Stars should get their vote in. They might even be playing in that.
It's very possible.
Yes?
I'm not leaking anything, so I don't remember anyways because memory bad.
Well,
Mhm.
you know, it
Thanks.
happens to the best of us.
Thanks for the raid.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're right about to end. Oh, I just moved
Yeah,
the
we
background.
just determined the winner of our entire tournament, Athena. Multi getting started.
Oh my god.
I want in.
Well, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in All Star. Make sure if you haven't voted that you vote.
Bye bye everybody. You probably won't hear from me again.
Well, no, are you
no.
dying?
No, I'm hoping I get to play in All Stars.
Hopefully. I don't know who's going to be
Alright.
casting that match, so that should be interesting.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just make
You know-
Vivian's do it.
Oh my god.
Unless he's
Vivian's...
also playing.
Alright, surely we
Pretty
get the
sure I
Mr.
voted for
Ladybug
Vivian's.
commentation. You're just going to get this.
All right. Well, thanks everybody, and goodbye.
Have a nice one.